What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? Check it out. I'm Rob Odie. I'm in Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave, and this is Spotlight 39. Coming to you live just shortly after the 8 o'clock hour. I do apologize, but nonetheless, it's Tuesday. You know what it is. We're doing film reviews. That's right. We're going to watch your film for free, giving you real-time feedback. And I got two very special guests that's going to be joining me, breaking down the film. You know, you've seen them. We'll get into that in just a minute. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, do all that fun YouTube stuff. More importantly, give this video a thumbs up so YouTube will continue to push it out. And be super active in the comments, man. You got to be active in the chat so I know that you're watching, so I know to have your film pulled so we can watch it and give you some feedback. With that being said, let's get into the show. Bang, bang. Here we are, fellas. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, Rob.
Good deal, man. So look, I got my guy, Coach McCann. He's back in the building, right? He's muted himself. It's all good. He's excited to speak, but you know he's on mute. But there he is. Oh, while he figures that out, man, he's always got something technical going on. We still can't hear you, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Eric introduce himself formally. So go ahead, Eric. Tell the people who you are, what you do, and then once McCann figures out how to unmute himself, we'll get him involved too.
What's up, everybody? My name's Eric Christian. I'm a film analyst. Really enjoy doing this stuff, giving kids feedback, helping them improve their game. Usually when I come on here, I like to kind of give a little bit of a rep, but today, work hard, stay humble. That's the message of the day.
I like it. Work hard, stay humble. With that being said, now that the technical difficulties are out the way for the week, Coach McCann, floor is yours. Go ahead and tell the people who you are, what you do, and all that good stuff. And we're going to get into some film. We got a lot of people on here eager, ready to go.
Coach McCann from Buffalo, New York, owner and CEO of Keenan King Training and Athletic, Keenan King Training and Mentoring. I'm also affiliated with Elite Raw Talent out of Atlanta, and also part of one of the best out of Atlanta with training, Team Pass. Just here to do some film and try to get some guys some looks.
Look, man. So, with that being said, let me try my phone technology first. See if that works. And if that works, then we're gonna get this party started, man. We got what do we got? I am K9ish. I guess that's how you say your Twitter name. We got Quentin on here. We got Phoenix Ross. We got Jacob. We got Chad. Look, we got a lot of dudes, man. So let's see if the technology will be on my side. And if it's not, it might be solid. So with that being said, let's start the show off with Malik Cash Amos. So classified as a 2-star, 6'3", 240, athlete. Plays a little of this, a little of that, class of 22, out of Chicago, Illinois. So let's see what Cash has to offer on his film.
Got a lot of positions on there.
A whole lot of positions, right? And look, man, just for the record, I tried to create a Huddle account so I could bypass the ads, and they won't let me because I'm not a high school coach or a player. So therefore, I got to figure out who I can reach to get me a sponsorship, man, because these ads are reckless.
And whoever doing that camera work, there we go. All right. Well, he said the block. He played his gap well there.
Let's see. While you guys peep the film, I'm going to check out the chat. Make sure my phone doesn't go off as the plan. Joshua Rico in the building. Kaiser Wolf's in the building. All right, so we got some lag. Is it lagging on you guys' end?
No, sir. Not on my end, at least.
All right. If it starts to lag, you guys let me know. We'll go to plan B. We got Sean Mckinder in the building. So, yeah, man, we got a lot of dudes, man. A lot of dudes eager for some film review.
I love it when guys can stay disciplined on that edge.
So what are we seeing so far, man?
He plays the edge pretty well. That delay handoff or that option stays disciplined, and he looks like a solid tackler too.
So is the film slated more towards one position over the other, or is it?
It
I haven't
seems
had a
like the
chance.
defensive line.
I'll say every time that I've
Edge
looked
rush.
up at it, it's been pretty much D line of some form.
Yeah, I mean at 6'3", 240, I mean that's solid edge rusher size. So
Yeah, and you can tell he super raw at receiver. You can tell by the stance alone. So yeah, I think he'd be better as a rusher, anyways.
looks like he has a decent get off.
All right, so we're about just over 2 minutes in the film. So I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna let you guys bless Malik with some real feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. How's the tape? Is the tape set right? As we always talk about, you want to keep it within the time frame, and it looks like he's about 3.5 minutes. I don't know if this is a game or game highlights. So maybe this is season. I'm not real sure, but time-wise, I think it's spot on if it is full season, right? We're just over that 3-minute mark. But how's the film set up? You guys were watching it more so than I was. So go ahead and bless Malik with some feedback, and I'm going to jump to the next.
Well, I've always said on here, coaches love special teams. So if you're on that special teams play, I think that's got to be a little further up. Those first couple plays, they were decent plays. Nothing really jumped out at me, really. But I think he's a solid player, but got a little bit of refining to do.
Yeah, I agree. Like, that first play at receiver, you can tell he's super raw at receiver. You definitely be a defensive line guy on the next level. Get off a little bit faster, be more violent. With that size, push people around, be the aggressor. Work those hands. Like, it was just like no moves and stuff like that. Just move your hands, be aggressive, be an aggressor. And I definitely, like Coach said, coaches love special teams because 9 times out of 10, freshman guys come in, they play special teams, baby. So
look,
if you
special
got
teams, where's
those
that?
joints, put them up there, baby. You got to reorder that film, I would say, and just ball out.
Good deal. So next up, we're going to rock out with Jacob Krabchick, maybe?
He a young boy.
Yeah, class of 24, offensive guard, defensive tackle. He's got the
Okay,
size.
here we go.
6'4",
He
290.
definitely got the size.
6'4",
290 at the sophomore?
Hey, let's see if he got that pancake and syrup, baby.
Uh-oh. Look, man.
There in Michigan, baby.
So 5-minute film. Is it a little choppy or is it just me?
That was choppy on my end.
Yeah, mine too.
All right. So you know what? Let me throw that up. And it's just going to be what it is. So let me clear out some screens here so I can see what's happening.
Rob, you didn't say it, so I'm going to say it for you. We're going to call an audible because that's what we do.
That's exactly it. All day. So where is my guys? Right here. Bang. Y'all going to see all the messages too. I'm hiding nothing. Let's go. All right, so end of year film. Looks like we got a 9-game sample size for the young boy. 15 seconds of huddle ads, and we're going to get this party started.
Jeez. Don't vape, guys.
There we go. We should have no lag now. I just can't monitor the chat while we're in this screen, so. Was that a play cut short?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
So first piece of advice: let the play run through. We want to see it, real time through the end. Not necessarily just the pancake or the big hit or whatever, but definitely let the play through. That's my feedback, just straight from the gate. So what are we seeing so far?
I just want to see this play real quick to
Oh,
see
you're
something.
good.
Okay. Well, what I noticed for a lot of offensive linemen is the lack of pass protection plays. Obviously, the first couple plays were good, but I like to see a little bit of variety, some pass protection within those first 3, 4 plays, and something where he's getting up to the second level.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Um, as big as he is, I was expecting him to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more, as my man Big Chris say, pulling with the attention to kill.
Right.
I don't know what word Big Chris used, but it was a good word. But like I said, like Coach said, like they're all running plays. I would like to see some pulling. I like to see some pass protection. Some of the plays that he's also putting his once he puts his head body on somebody, he's putting his head down and just driving. You're never gonna get to the second level like that. So
Good deal. So right at that 2 minute mark, I'm gonna let you guys close out any feedback, tape rearrangement, any of that. I think he had the title down. A lot of dudes missed that.
yep.
So we got the title, we got the info properly placed. So that's what I got. That's what I like. But what do you guys got to close out the feedback aspect? While I queue up next.
So I actually liked the first couple plays, and he did have like a pull or two in those first couple plays. And fellas, obviously we don't know what kind of offensive system you run. Maybe it's a run heavy system. Maybe you don't have a lot of pass protection. But I mean, I'm just giving it to you how I see it. So I like to see a little bit more variety. So maybe get some pass protection plays within those first couple plays.
Good deal. So next up, we got Quentin Spellman, defensive end and tackle. So straight out the gate, this is what we got. We got no title screen, so probably want to add that. So let me pull full screen, and we'll take a gander. So we do have the indicators, so we're good there.
That's good.
We'll take that as a first play.
Yeah. Mm. Work on his get off speed.
Yeah, that's what I thought from the first play.
I mean, I like to look at like the first couple of plays before I say anything, just for verification. But yeah, definitely get off speed. Okay, I didn't really see that play kind of lag.
What's up with the
Yeah,
interwebs?
I didn't really get a good look at those last couple of plays.
Yeah, those last two I couldn't really see.
Let's see.
Outside.
Looks like he does a good job of playing his gap.
I'll say on that last play, it looked like he turned the motor off and then realized he was still in gear, had to turn it back on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he could play. I like how he's showing inside and outside. Yeah, he just that get off speed.
So that's kind of the story of the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So aside from the get off speed, what else we got for him? What else do we see? And this is Quentin Spellman.
Well, I saw some good plays where he was playing his gap. I I like the versatility, playing inside and outside. Got good size, solid player. Just need to work on that get off speed.
Yep, I agree. Work on the get off speed. A lot of kids don't understand like when you work on that get off speed, like it helps you out with your moves. Like you're running full speed and they're not even running full speed, so it gives you that force. It gives you that violent nature that you need. Work. I will work on some hand combat maybe in the off season and keep working on your motor. Your motor is really important playing on the defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so short huddle ad, Kentucky running back,
Most
cornerback
athletic back in the state of Kentucky. Is that what I say?
in the state of Kentucky. Look, man, most athletic.
You got to show me something.
I know.
This first play better be a banger.
You look like a short guy.
I'll say a little Darren Sproles just hit the gap. All right, so I look. I enjoyed the play being run through, but maybe not necessarily entirely through with the celebration included.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to put 4.39 up there, I got to see 4.39.
Oh, you can't be chased down.
Yeah. I don't think it's a 4.39.
No.
Either that or I need to recruit that safety.
I'll say.
Yeah. Hey, I actually looked up Darren Sproles last night. I didn't realize he was as big as he was.
You said as big as he was?
Yeah, Darren Sproles was over 200 pounds, I think.
Yeah, no. So, look, he was a stout, short dude.
I never knew. I would never imagine him being 200 pounds though.
No, but he was just. I mean, he was solid.
What grade is this kid in?
It did not say. Let me see. Matter of fact,
that play should be up a little bit further.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
Right.
That play is probably his best play right there.
But if that was
how far is that in?
That is we're a minute and a half in on that play.
College coach is not gonna see that.
Nope. And this is. Let me pull up his info.
That play is pretty impressive too, but
so he's got
too far down the line.
He's got a 4.4 in his Twitter bio. Class of 22. Hybrid athlete is what he's classifying himself as.
Unless all these guys he's going against are like 4.35. I mean, I don't know if this guy's 4.43 speed, sub 4.4.
Oh no, he definitely. I've seen 4.3 in person. I don't think that's 4.3.
Look, man, I know 4.36 personally. So, yeah, no, you hit him with some feedback.
That's Uncle pressing the laser point, the stopwatch too late, too soon.
Yeah, right.
I'll let Coach E go first.
So I saw some good things. Like Coach McCann said, just something that I always talk about. I'm gonna say it again. Your best play might not be the most like splash play. Just because you don't score on a play does not mean that that's not your best play.
That's
put those best
wrong.
plays forward. Look at it from the coaching lens.
Yep. I agree.
I was gonna say, speaking of the coaching lens, what you got, McCann?
I agree. Like I said, his first best play was like a minute and 30 seconds. They're 1:39. Like some coaches not waiting that far. If you don't pop out, you don't pop out. You know, especially when you're saying you're the best in the state. I need to see something from the jump. Like I don't need to wait from the 5th, 10th play. And definitely you might want to reconsider putting that 4.39 speed on there because I've seen some safeties catch it, big dog. So I know if I'm a coach, I'm gonna look for them safeties because they run into 4.38 at least.
Right.
So you know, what I'm saying watch. A lot of guys, high school guys, think about I gotta put 4.39 or 4.4 speed. Like, don't worry about your 40 times. Like, just let your film talk.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, like Coach E said too, he has a lot of good plays on there, but you got to reorder them. I would definitely reorder them for sure.
Gotcha. So let's get into the next, man. And just FYI, if you are, if we're reviewing your film, we're giving you feedback. It's strongly encouraged to screen record, post it on your social media, use it as an additional piece to your toolbox. Worst case scenario, take some screenshots and share it, tag coaches, all that good stuff. But anywho, this is Antoine, Jojo, Hayden, 3-star, 6'3", 220 athlete out of St. Louis, Missouri. I've got no idea what his class is. Or his high school, or really anything else other than he's a 3-star, 6'3", 220 athlete from St. Louis. So that's based on his Twitter bio. So let's see what we got. First 3 plays, if it pops, we keep watching. If it does not, we keep rolling. That's the name of the game going forward.
Oh, he was the outside guy. I was looking at the middle.
You and me both.
Y'all better than me. I was looking at outside, like DB.
Oh, he about took
There
his
you
head
go.
off. Be careful tackling
wait,
high.
was that a fumble? Did they call it a fumble?
Yeah.
I think that should have been first. That closing speed.
Yeah, I mean, he accelerated. He hit him with that 4.39.
We're gonna be on that all night.
Look, man, I just know personally 4.36 is, I know what that looks like in person. So 4.39 on tape, it's got to stand out. So, we're not teasing you or anything like that. We're just being realistic.
That play even too.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. Good form.
Yeah.
So I would agree. I think we would all agree that the first 3 plays definitely kept us watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got decent film. I think once again they're out of order because for him to be 6'3", he is honestly flying to the ball and making some impact hits.
Yeah.
He's not tackling for game tackles. He's tackling to detect a hit, which is good. What you want from a guy like that size.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Coach. I was just gonna say I love guys that set the edge.
What's that? Highlights against IMG. Bang. Is that Stacey Gage? Yeah, he called Stacey Gage in the backfield.
Yeah.
That boy Stacey blew up his recruiting, didn't it?
When he's on the D line or he's rushing, there looks like a little bit of like a pause before he gets off.
Yeah, I mean, his closing speed is rock solid.
Yeah, no, he can close.
Even that play, he's bending really well. Like that play would have been up top 5.
Yeah.
As simple as that look, like the bend alone will help you get recruited.
And then you see him taking charge as a leader on the defense. Like, I mean, this is good film. This is definitely good film. We're gonna watch this last play, and then I'm gonna close it out. Let you guys finish with some feedback. But for me, I like what I see. I mean, this young man is definitely D1 FBS talent in my eyes. But what do you guys got for him? Aside from, obviously, we know we want a title screen of some kind. We want to fix the Twitter bio and get a little more info in there. And then, obviously, the arrangement of the plays. But what do you guys got for him to close it out? Antoine, Hayden, St. Louis, Missouri.
I love the film personally. Like you said, I think that's a guy that could be a Division I player. I would like to know how his drop is, especially if he's going to be playing at that inside linebacker spot. A lot of guys that put the run plays and their ability to run sideline to sideline. How are your hips? How's your movement? Can you drop?
Yep.
Those are some things I look for.
Mckinder. Let me see. There he is. Anything? Any closing remarks before I pull up Sean Mckinder?
No, I agree with Coach. Like you said, like that's just about film. You got to show variety. Your first 4 plays, you got to show variety, And then after that, like, you can show the same for variety, like how Coach Aaron said last week, man. Variety helps. Variety counts.
I
Like
mean, and you
solid
could tell.
film. You know what I'm saying? Like that one play where it looks so simple of him just bending alone. College coaches love that.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big move.
Yeah.
Big deal at the next level. So Sean Mckinder, he's got a title screen, so I appreciate that. I'll give you the info here off of his Twitter.
Threw 101 passes. Solid production for a team that only threw 101 passes.
Yeah. And hopefully I didn't butcher the last name.
Post. I knew the post was coming, boy. After that, I see the DB too far off.
All right. So while you guys check out the first couple of plays, he is class of 22. Valley View High School, plays wide receiver and safety. He's 6 foot 170. Team captain, all conference, wide receiver. Let's see. That is what he's got. And then he rocks with Philly's finest 7v7 squad.
That was nice. Hey, on those first couple receiver plays, everything's a vertical until it isn't. Man, sell that vertical route. Get off the line. Go. Then run that post.
Oh. He stepped out. All right. I'm about to say.
I was going to say. And that was his, what, fifth play?
Right. Yeah, you guys got to keep me in line, man. I'm going to be looking at my phone at the beginning of these films, so let's try to stick to that 3-play we're in, 3-play we're out mindset.
Gotta work on the route running. Yeah. He does too much what I call like bending or circling and not like sticking and going. Like a good DB on the next level is gonna undercut those things.
Oh, that should have been a house call.
Yeah. As soon as he put that head back, I knew it wasn't, boy.
Yep.
Got that marching band run.
Man. You can take a hit, though.
Yeah. He got good film. I just think there's small, minor things you can work on with him, which will get him even more elite than he can be.
Yeah.
Like, he makes plays. There's some plays that you could arguably say, hey, that should be number one. Oh, that should be number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has enough number one plays in his thing. I would just definitely work on route running. The top of the routes need to be more clean. Like, I teach my DBs, like, if a guy is coming to you in the post and he rounds it like that, you can jump underneath that. But if I have got two-step advantage on that guy.
Yeah.
So I definitely work on the money separation at the top of routes. But good film.
Good deal. So, look, I just got to shout this out, man. I put it up on the screen. Hopefully you guys can see it. But my guy took the advice, from the evaluation, got 2 sacks off the edge in his statewide all-star game. So, shout out to him for utilizing the feedback and putting it in play. Good deal, man. So, look, we still got a lot of dudes on here. Where are we at count-wise? All right, cool.
Yeah. So, hey, man, I'm glad you got yours, bro. And
right.
from that last name, I'm guessing he's Nigerian. I think he's Nigerian. Hey, they can ball over there in Ghana and Nigeria. Got a bunch of guys over there that can ball.
All right. So, look, we got a Canadian friend, man. We got a Canadian friend who let me mute that. This is the film that he presented. This is what we got to work with. Is this what you want to send to a coach, fellas?
Not at all. Right now.
Right. I'm gonna let Coach McCann answer that one.
Yeah, this. So there's a lot of good players in Canada, but this is where a lot of them, because we play versus a lot of Canadian teams at St. Joe's and some of our Catholic schools. This is where they fall at is the film, because this is where a lot of their film. This is how it is. It's not
Yep.
built like us. Like they don't have the huddles and stuff like that, and they don't. You know, I don't know how to explain it, man.
It
it's
makes
just
it
not a good.
difficult.
Yeah, it's their disadvantage. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And everyone has their disadvantages, and um, the film, right? The way it's put together. I wouldn't, especially those first few things, and see how small it is right there. And coaches ain't gonna deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as they see that those animations and stuff like that, they cutting it off. They
Yeah.
won't say it publicly, but I've been in rooms where a guy put the ball in the wrong hand, they cut it off. So
No, I mean that's exactly it. And just kind of piggybacking off of the challenges, man. I got a dude who can ball, right? He self-taught, American football player in Portugal. Had him on the show a couple of times, and he's been rocking, heavy on the 7-on-7 squads out in Europe, just trying to get some form of film other than him throwing to his pops. And obviously, COVID has been a challenge for international students. There's been a lot of challenges that they've faced, and that's specifically why I wanted to make sure that I played his film, and then we got some raw feedback because obviously that's not the best look to present, but at the end of the day, he's working with what he's got, right? So
yeah.
that's what I've got. But what do you guys? Where are you guys at?
Well, on some of those.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
go
Coach.
ahead, coach.
My
Oh,
fault. My
okay.
fault. Go ahead.
All right. No, you're good. From the couple plays that I could actually get a good look at, his press technique needs work. Um, I've never encouraged a DB to jam with both hands. That's how you get cooked in college. And he lunges forward a little bit, and he looks tense. When a DB looks tense, you know
Yeah, you done.
that he's gonna get cooked, right? So the best defensive backs, they come to the line, they're relaxed, they nice and loose, and then they punch lateral, step before they punch, eye discipline, eyes on the midsection.
Look, man, you want a
Yeah,
detail. You got detail.
yeah. I was gonna say the same exact thing. Like technique wise, there's a lot of room for growth. I'm even willing to help out if we have to get on Zoom calls, Facebook, not Facebook, FaceTime. You're Canadian. You're right up the street, right up the road. You know what I'm saying? So
You'll cross the water.
reach out to me. If I have to help out, I'll help out. What I'm saying? Like Coach said, a lot of technique issues, but I don't know what grade was he in.
He's a senior. He's a senior transfer,
Okay,
so I'm assuming he probably reclassed. I could be wrong,
yeah,
but
they get 5 years up there, so he might have
okay.
another year, might not. But if you want to work out, bro, just let me know. Hit me up. We can work on those small technique things. It's never too late. Just to try to get better for wherever you're gonna go to next.
Gotcha, man. So look, that's real deal raw feedback right there. Next up, he's a quarterback, Joshua Rico. Let's see. He's a class of 23, dual threat. Um, and that's about what we got. He's got his NCAA number in his profile. So he's got, his Twitter profile is all right. It's kind of where it needs to be. And this is the film that he sent for us to watch.
He's the quarterback, right?
He is the quarterback. No indicator. I know that's a big thing. Unless you're the quarterback, then we know, right?
Right. He's a lefty.
Receiver had to slow down a little bit for that one.
Yeah, a lot of air on it.
Yo, that receiver better have that play in his film.
Better.
That was
Do
that was
those
a little
adjustments right
challenging.
there.
Yeah, you got to take that one off.
That one you didn't see the drop.
I don't say yeah. We just saw the ball in the air. All right, that one disappeared. There we go.
They need a better cameraman at his high school. I know that though.
Yeah, right. Look, man, that receiver. Look, that receiver putting in work.
Yeah.
Bang.
Get the better film.
So that is Rico, Joshua Rico. Hit him with the feedback while I try to sift through and see who's still with us.
I think there needs to be some play reordering. The first couple plays, it looked like there was a lot of air under the ball, like Coach said, under throws. So I think there needs to be some reordering and pocket awareness, driving the ball, clean that stuff up.
100% agree. Like I said, too much air underneath it. Versus good teams, good secondaries. It's gonna be pick all day. Towards the end, you had a lot of good plays where you were banging it in between the hole, between the safety and the DB. Those are some good plays. Like we said earlier, it doesn't have to splash. It doesn't have to be a 90-yard bomb. But just showcasing your skill set is what you're supposed to be doing, and showing your skill set to the fullest potential is what's key. So I would definitely rearrange it, go back to the lab, work on some of those things. You got a whole nother year to ball out, get in the lab with a trainer. And if you know Coach Aaron on Twitter, baby, find Coach Aaron. He knows quarterback stuff, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Out of the DMV.
Real quick though, for a lot of quarterbacks, for what I've seen since I've come on Spotlight 39, it'll be about 8 to 10 plays by the time we see a throw in a window or in a tight pocket. Like, put that in your first 3 plays. These underthrown balls to receivers, all these other quarterbacks are out here putting those at their first 3 plays.
That's it.
And, put something that makes you stand out. Put those tight window throws in there.
Good deal. So, look, next up, Mr. Grubb. Look, per his Twitter, he is a slept-on class of 22, 6'1", 170 DB wide receiver athlete out of Leesville High School. Plays for the Jack Boys 7v7. He's got a title screen, so we'll at least take that. Let's see what the film looks like. 3-play rule. 3-play rule.
I put a little bit of weight on.
I'll say, man, that better have been a house call.
Yeah. Let's see this post. There we go.
All right.
I like that a lot. I like how you can see the stack.
Oh, we're 2 for 2 right now. We'll take that. We'll keep watching. What do you say, fellas?
Yep.
He definitely sold the. He sold the play.
Hey, he high points the football.
Yep. His quarterback has got to dude. Like, his quarterback just has to float it in the air, and he's coming down.
He's got a little bit of a lunge before he gets off the line.
So now he's just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Bang. Back corner of the end zone.
Going up and getting that thing.
Size-wise, position, good fit.
Yeah, he's got the height. I just think at 170, I think he's put on some more weight.
Oh, you can't do that. I ain't want to cut you off, but my man came up with it and then dropped it.
Oh man! I wouldn't even put that on my highlight tape.
I was gonna say. At first, I was gonna suggest that be moved up, but now
I was about to say number 1 play, but then
right.
I thought I seen the ball fall out, so I was like, let me shut up.
Right. Yeah. All right. So that is Mr. Grubb, class of 22, most slept on. What do y'all got for him?
I wish I could have seen a 45-degree break back to the ball, 90-degree break. I'm telling you, those are important. Like, those are the first couple things I look for. With how little high school plays press man, I would usually look at press release, but since a lot of high schools don't, I'm looking for that break and see which window you're catching the ball in, if you're catching away from your body or if you're letting it come to you. So didn't really see that, but I think he definitely made his quarterback look a lot better.
Right. Bang, bang. So,
Yeah, I agree with Coach. Like, just all nine routes. Like, there's no slants, no whip routes, no outs, no corners. The one post was like really good. Like after that, it was just all nine routes, and when you see one or two nine routes, it's all the same after that. So, um, yeah, definitely need to see more as far as receiving wise, but got some good height and weight on them.
good feedback. So, next up is Brady Trejo. Maybe I'm saying it right. Athlete, defensive back, outside linebacker. Little of this, little of that. Class of
Oh
22.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He knew to play.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Let me run that back. What I
Yeah,
missed?
he had the playbook right there.
Yeah.
Either
That
that
bubble
or
screen's got
his
nothing.
homeboy's the one blocking him.
So let me get back. So he
12
is.
yards on.
Yeah, that's all the info I got on him. So he is a senior athlete. Plays a little of this, little of that. So I got the
He
first play.
on,
What's the,
he
how
on
we
the smaller side, ain't he?
He does not have his.
Oh my god,
He does not have that keyed up.
he's like a
Um,
5'7" guy. He look really small in this film.
Let me see. 5'11", 178.
He looks so small. Maybe it might be my phone. He looks so small to me.
He's on the shorter side.
Yeah, that sheesh.
I like those unis though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I actually really like that play right there.
So why do we like it? Let's tell them why we like it.
I mean, because the first couple plays he comes down, knocking dudes off, and then he comes out into coverage and basically shuts down a whole route. So I mean, I think that needs to be moved a little further up, as opposed to having a whole bunch of plays with hitting guys, which is great, but that variety is going to kick in.
Even that play too, where he just
Yeah,
went in motion. He went around all his guys. Versatility, baby. They're on the same
he really
level,
does
boy.
play everything.
All right, so I'm gonna chop it there. Let you guys hit Brady with some final feedback, film, layout, whatever you guys got for him.
Did you say he was 5'7"?
Um, he
He
is
said 5'11", I think.
5'11",
5'11"?
178.
5'11"? Okay. I was gonna say if you said 5'7", he does not play like he's 5'7". I mean,
Yeah,
I love what I saw. I love the first play. Obviously, been in the film room. I love that coverage play. I really like the film. I just think they just need to touch up on some things. Your movement, your fluidity, the hip transitions, and then yeah, I like what I saw.
Same here. I like guys that can pull their trigger. Is what I call it in training. That they see something and they just go. Like there's no thinking. There's no coming back from it. Like I'm going full blown. I pull the trigger. I'm not taking it back. You're gonna get all this heat and get all this smoke. So I like it. I love it, especially with playing in the slot. He has that aggression. Um, I you know I would love to play against them, especially with guys like that. They play on the same level, so be careful when you're playing on the same level with your DB. Communicate. You know what I'm saying? I know your coach has his system and stuff like that. But communicate with the guy next to you so you don't ever get caught up. And like coach said, the hip transition, work on that, hip flexibility, and just keep grinding.
so look, man, something that you literally just touched on was mentioned last night by my guy Gabe, who is still committed to Oklahoma University, by the way, number 3 ranked 5-star defensive end. Super humble young man, but he used that exact verbiage last night, man. Was like, and I just drew a blank, but what you just said, he said last night, and it's not coming to me. I feel silly, but nonetheless, um,
With the pull the trigger,
yes, 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 yes. So I mean, it was pretty cool that was something that he mentioned, and then you bring it up on a whole nother situation. So that's coming from a 5-star, number 3 overall ranked kid in the class of 22, which is pretty cool. So My man Corbin, right? Corbin, class of 24, Greenville,
quarterback,
Tennessee. Quarterback, class of 24. And he plays baseball. 6', 172.
Mm.
Let's see what he's got. He put on a few pounds.
There you go.
Receiver better be careful with that.
Yeah. Hey, he's getting pretty clean pockets.
Yeah. He's got a nice release. Where's Aaron at when we need him, man? Aaron be all over this.
Right.
He's got nice vision in the backfield.
Hey, be careful throwing late across the middle.
Very much. But for class of 24, he's got some clean film.
He got a bright future. Hey, if they keep blocking like that, he ain't never gonna get sacked.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, who are his offensive linemen though?
Look, man, that old line is straight power 5 right there.
Yeah, man, those guys are some ballers.
I mean, just time for days. And then he's got receivers putting in work.
I mean, he throwing more than just 9 ball right. Oh my gosh, that receiver! I hope that that's his number 1 play.
Right. Right.
Hey, he need to fix that ball security, but other than that, yeah, it was a good play for the receiver.
Man.
Hey, don't be taking them his quarterback one. We don't need you truck sticking nobody.
So final play. All right, we'll watch one more. Oh. Look, this must have been the end of the game. They brought in the freshman on the O-line.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what he does with his botch. Stays composed. Oh, all right. Turns something out of, nothing. So look.
For a young guy, he got some good film, man.
Bless my guy Corbin with some feedback. What can he go into this offseason looking to work on? And what can he go into the offseason looking to just sharpen and get that much better at because he's got some solid film? Phoenix Ross, man. I'm trying to find you.
Oh,
no, you're good.
Very solid. Like you said, for a young guy, really good tape. Got to shout out that offensive line, except for those last couple plays. But
Look, like I said, that was the end of the game,
future.
man. That was the freshman.
Right. Yeah, bright future. Work on that touch. He got a solid release. And be careful throwing late across the middle. That play actually scared me, even though it was on your highlight tape.
Yes, sir. Like Coach said, good film, especially for a young guy. As you grow, your arm should grow. Keep working on your craft. Work on being out that pocket and rolling and throwing. In the summer, since you got a clean pocket all throughout the year, that way you can put it on some highlight tapes if it does come around. Because that O-line, like you said, I could probably stood back there and threw some passes, baby.
Good deal, man. So solid feedback by Corbin, man. So let's get into Phoenix Ross, who I feel like we may or may not have watched his film. I've seen his name, but nonetheless,
familiar.
Class of 22 fullback. So Baltimore Raven, Project Pat Ricard, bringing back the fullback position. I like it. So let's see what he's got, man. South Fork High School down there in Florida. He runs a 4.74 40, benches 315, squats 455. That's what we got in his info. He's 5'10", 220.
Come on, man. If you're going to put fullback, you got to be...
Let's get that fullback film.
Oh! There you go.
Look at him lined up. Look, shout out to his coach, man. I like that.
That's old
Hey,
school
he
ball, baby.
That's
he got
Mike
power.
Allstott right there.
Oh, he's still walking. I thought he was on the ground.
Yeah.
No, sir. My
Come on.
man.
Where's the lead block though? Where you just lays out a linebacker? That's what I want to
Right.
see.
Right.
God, it's all carries.
All right, he's got to have a mix in there, right? Can't be all touchdowns.
He gotta lead the way one time.
Come on. Hold on, that's the same guy?
He look a little different size.
Supposedly.
High schools be going all in on these uniforms.
Yo, guys, if you're gonna put fullback on your bio, you gotta have a lead blocking play where you're just knocking a linebacker on his behind.
Like right now, where's it at? Oh nope. I thought we were getting
receiving.
it. So
move that up.
He's basically like a running back too.
Yeah.
He's got about 2 more plays to see if we get a nice pancake in here.
Come on. Need a lead block.
Oh. This is it. All right. So, Phoenix Ross. Good, bad, or indifferent, man. What do we got for him?
Well, I loved his first 2 plays. I was really, after I saw his first 2 plays, I was like, oh yeah, this dude, he's got to have a lead block in here where he just destroys somebody. And I'm really upset that I didn't get to see it. So if you have that, please put it on there and make it one of your first plays.
Good deal. So look, we're about to pull up Nate Watford, freshman film.
Oh, it's Ari Watford. He's a 6'5" freshman.
All right, hold on, pause. You broke up on me. Let's not do him a disservice. Because he's on his pop's account right now. Are you still with us? Now tell us all about him.
Oh, me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, this is Ari Watford. He is a freshman, class of 25. He is 6'5" as a freshman.
6'5" as a freshman, Virginia Beach.
I've seen him in person. He is every bit of 6'5".
Was he at Media Day?
Yes, sir.
Well, then I seen him too. Man, I talked to so many kids that day. It was hard to keep up.
Yeah, no, this dude stood out to me. He was one of the only guys in the room that was taller than me.
Okay. Speaking of Media Day, Zaire Daniels out of Calvert County, Maryland, I believe. He's going to be on the show tomorrow night. He was at Media Day.
That's my guy. My guy. We talk all the time.
No, he's a good kid, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, no. Ari, like I said, he's a freshman, but when I saw his film, I got really excited because of how raw he is. Like he's a good player, but he's very raw. But he's only a freshman. So I mean, he's got a lot of time to grow.
And he's starting as a freshman?
I believe so.
What are some of do you know some of the programs that they play? Like they're not in like the same division or class as Oscar Smith or
I
some
do
of those
not
schools.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
I gotcha. McCann, man. I know I'm gonna be mindful of time. You said you had us for about an hour, so you tell me when,
sir.
man. If this is a wrap, you just let me know, and we're good.
What time we got?
We got 9:05. That's why I brought it up.
I got 2 more in me after this one.
All right.
I got to return some phone calls.
So this is the last play, and then I'll let you guys hit them with the feedback. Maybe we'll let McCann do a little bit extra feedback since Eric already knows the insight. So that is Ari Watford, Virginia Beach freshman, massive freshman.
Yeah. Solid film for a freshman. Good get off. Work on your stance and get off. You can never go wrong with keep working on that, since that's are 2 things that you'll be doing every single play of the game. Work on some hand combat stuff. So later on in the game because they'll start holding you because you're a big guy and you're getting off that edge pretty good. So, tremendous length as a freshman. So his length is just crazy. Like you can see his legs just as he's in the stance. So, keep balling. I'll be definitely looking for him. Looking for him to develop, and definitely will share some of his film with some of the guys I know. Definitely sent up to Arizona to my guy Coach Rob up there.
Good deal. So look, this is Javon Rhodes. Javon Rhodes, class of 23, free safety / athlete, 6', 160, Stafford High School in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas.
Hey, real quick, Ari, I've shouted you out like 4 times, bro. Get your boy a follow back on Twitter.
Oh man.
Oh
He called him
man,
out.
don't do coach like that.
He done called him out. He said, look,
Don't
give
do
your
coach
boy a
like
follow.
that.
Oh, that goes for anybody out here, man. Look, if we're supporting you, help support us. That's what it's all about. We're trying to give you guys a platform to grow, and
High
at the
point
same
that
time,
thing and return it. High point that thing.
look, man, he didn't chop me off, but it was worth it.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, just hit a button. That's it.
So I'll use this as a public service announcement. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. That's the only way we can continue to help you guys get the exposure that you deserve. So how's the film looking? First 3 plays keep your attention?
Go ahead, coach. You saw it better than I did.
He does have some good film. And it definitely was well worth it. As you see, like he's shut down his side. Like he I would work on some fast twitch stuff though, and definitely work on some high point stuff. Just to get the ball back into his hands. Like he's definitely covering a lot of ground though right there. Fast twitch stuff, high point balls, and actually just get after the guy. There you go.
Yeah.
That was a nice play.
What
Yeah,
year
I
is
like
he
what
in?
I'm seeing.
So he is class of 23. So he's still got another year to come back and do this thing.
Yeah, I like his film too.
And he is brand new to Twitter as of September of 21. So a little late to the social media game on the Twitter end. He doesn't have a whole
He
lot.
has great film. Like he has solid film.
Yeah, so step 1, definitely spend some more time on Twitter, man. He's only got 25 followers. He's only following 247 people. And there's really no content on his Twitter. So that's my piece of advice. Twitter is your outlet for pretty much anything recruiting. So I would definitely spend some more time on that piece of social media more so than others. We'll watch this last play, and then I'll let you guys close out while I bring up the last one from McCann. So what do y'all got for him, man? Javon Rhodes.
What was he 6? What was he 6'1" too?
From
Go ahead, Coach
go
E.
ahead. So from what I saw, great stuff. On one of his plays, his hip transition looked a little slow. Loosen those hips up a little bit. Keep working that. Definitely came down and made plays in the run game. Excellent closing speed, covered a lot of ground. When the ball's in the air, DBs go get that thing. That's how you get mossed if you don't go up and high point that thing. So make sure you go up and get it.
Good
Yeah,
deal.
like I said earlier, great film. I will work on some fast twitch stuff, especially what Coach said too, some hip translation things. Just keep balling, like Coach said. You're coming down, being 12 yards off the ball, and making a tackle for 1 yard. That is a lot of ground you're covering. You're covering it really, really fast, so that's good. Keep balling, and definitely be looking out for some of your new stuff and new film.
Good feedback. So this is Dewan Gaston, 5'9". He runs a 4'6". 4'6", so we'll see. Defensive back / slot back. He's got a 2.4 GPA, graduating class of 2019. I'm assuming he reclassed in some form or fashion, but nonetheless, this is the film we got.
It lagged during the transition. That made me mad. I wanted to see that.
Oh, well, look, man, your ask is an easy ask. Here, let me just bring it back.
Okay, it's decent. It's a nice play.
And then Kamari Shannon. I got you. So just so I stay in line here, man.
Hold on, what?
Was he on the defensive line?
Man, not only on the defensive line, he was at nose tackle. I punched with the wrong hand. That should have been a touchdown. He got beat on that play.
Look, man, I like when Eric gets into it. He's like full-blown commentator mode right now. So, look, just for clarity, we got Tyreek Fortney. I got his film coming up next. I got Don Lewis coming up after that. And then I got Kamari Shannon. So this will be the last one that Coach McCann will bless us with. And then me and Eric will ride out with you until the 10 o'clock hour. So stay with us. Spotlight 39, doing real big things. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're following these dudes on social media. Like I said, man, we're helping you, help us. It's all about growing and networking.
Okay, I like that he's got a blocking play on there.
He got away with that one.
I was gonna say that was a little suspect.
All right, receivers, I like to say a two block max. Yeah, no, I'd say 3 blocks maximum for a receiver. You don't need to put more than 2 or 3 blocks.
Hey, Coach McCann, just for an update, our Canadian friend Samir, he said to let you know that he definitely wants to link up, but you don't follow him, and I guess he can't. I don't know if he can DM you or whatever.
Just tell him to @ me, and I'll follow him back.
Perfect. So Samir, if you're watching, do just that. If not, I'm sending it to you right now.
He almost got beat right there.
Yeah. Come on. That press technique.
All right.
And it's not just jamming with 2, it's jamming before you step. Your feet should be the first thing to move. You should not be punching before you're moving your feet.
So that was the 3-minute and 6-second highlight reel for Mr. Gaston. Closing remarks. Let's let Coach McCann close this thing out so we can roll out and get on that phone, man.
Appreciate you. A lot of technique stuff that can be worked on, like Coach said. A lot of guys just don't understand jamming. Like coming to the line and just holding somebody, that's not jamming. Coming to the line and trying to be aggressive is not jamming. Like Coach said, move your feet, then move your hand. Like it should be simultaneously. Like you just work on technique, man. Study some technique, watch some film, watch some good guys, study some good guys. Blocker wise, like Coach said, three plays, 4 plays at the maximum. Also, your blocking plays when they're in there, you have to drive somebody back. Like you have to win it from the jump. There's no, oh, he got me at first, but then I won. Like no, you have to win. There's no doubts about it. Like when you're blocking highlight tapes, you got to win that thing. So just keep working, the big dog.
Good deal, man. What do you got for him, Eric? And Coach McCann, I appreciate you as always. We'll be in contact. We'll run this thing back.
Yeah. No, I just want to say that Coach kind of touched on it. I just want to kind of elaborate on it a little bit more. Your job as a corner is not to try and just eliminate a receiver from running a route. Your job is to hold that receiver up for about a second or 2, throw him off the route, and throw the timing off. That is your job. You're not trying to just press a guy out and trying to just throw him back on the sideline. That's not what you're trying to do. You just want to get him off of his mark, mess up the timing for about a second or two. That's it when you're jamming. So work on that. Step before you jam, punch lateral with the opposite hand, and clean up that press technique.
What you think of that feedback, Coach?
Man, perfect, man. Coach E is on it, man.
All right,
He's on
look,
it. We could definitely be linking, man. I'll see you guys next week, man.
I appreciate you. Real quick, reset the stage.
It's what you do, man.
Look, you got to do these things on the fly, right? And right now, it's trying to change the website far too much. So look, there's that. We'll set it right there.
Look at that.
Bang, bang. And now we're going to get back to it. As promised, we got Tyreek. We got the film review for Tyreek up. So,
hey, real quick before we jump into it, look, Rob's out here making audibles, making this thing look good. Leave a like on the video, please. Get that algorithm up. Subscribe to the channel. Do your boy a favor.
I appreciate you. So here it is, Tyreek. I'm gonna hit you with the info, and let's see. He's gonna give it to us. It looks like he's giving it to us.
20 was it yards or reception?
Yep.
26. Okay. Oh, damn,
First play.
Yards or reception.
First play. Is it a banger? They're still using VHS film, over there at the high school. But look, first play, corner of the end.
He high pointed the football, but he was running straight up. I mean, the route didn't really create much separation. I'm gonna be looking for a better first play here within these next couple plays.
Defender slacked on that one.
Yeah,
that DB could have had a nice pick right there.
Yep. And I don't think if that DB didn't fall down, I don't think he got the stack on that either.
Right.
All right, I don't know what's going on this play.
Nope.
All right. He got to work on it. Yeah. Man, he got to work on his running form.
Little double end around, confuse the whole defense.
Oh, yeah, the whole defense.
Look, man, this better be a house call. Don't let them catch you. There. All right. And that play was a minute and 30-ish into his film.
Yeah, and that first play that he has on there, if he's going to put it on his film, that needs to be later.
This play right here.
Yeah. That play needs to be one of the first plays.
That most definitely this play at 2 minutes, well, just under 2 minutes, so about a minute 55. That should be in your top 3, hands down. That's arguably, the best play that we've seen on your film so far. And the camera just didn't. Looks like the defenders tackled each other.
Yeah. Hey, that was a nice route, but him, like a lot of high school receivers, they come up before they make that. That's an indicator.
Yep.
It's gonna slow you down that much more.
All right, so that's 2.5 minutes for Tyreek, man. What do we got for him? I'm gonna queue up the next while you close out the info.
Yeah, definitely need to touch some things up. That highlight tape needs a whole lot of reordering. That first play, if you're going to put it on there, it needs to be later on. You had some way better plays in there. Like I said, when you run your routes and getting ready to do a break or a move or something, a lot of receivers, they'll come up like this before they go down into their break. Fix that. And yeah, keep working.
Good deal. So look, on cue, this is Don Lewis. Class of 24, so another young man. 6'4", 310-pound offensive lineman.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a big boy.
Wow.
Oh, and that's him on the end line?
That's him on the end, yeah.
And they got him lined up at tight end or end line blocker. Hey, you're 300 plus pounds. You got to knock that dude back on his backside.
seventh best offensive lineman in the class of 24 in Missouri. Is that something we want to be put in our Twitter bio, or is that something that, that accolade we keep to ourselves and not necessarily
Yeah,
display that?
I think it's something you keep to yourself,
Okay.
honestly. It looks like a lot of these plays, those first couple plays were ran against the same team. One of my guys that I talked to on Twitter actually gave me some really good insight. If a coach sees that a lot of your plays are coming against one team, they will research that team. And if that team comes to be like 1-9 or 0-10, they're
Yep.
just going to scrap it. So
Yep.
make sure you have multiple teams on there that you're going against.
And Braylon Bauer, man, look, I got you. I appreciate the loyalty. So up next is going to be Kamari Shannon, followed by Braylon Bauer. So just keep me in line. Make sure I stay on cue. And if you're still tapped in, man, just hit me in the comments. Let me know that you're still watching. I appreciate the support. I hope you guys are gaining some valuable feedback. We've already had a couple of dudes on here that has taken the feedback, put it into play, and has already sharpened their tools. So that's what it's all about. So with that, what do you got? Some closing remarks for Don Lewis. He's a big boy. He's a young boy.
Yeah. No, definitely good for a young guy. Like I said, clean up that highlight tape, get some more teams, some more different games on there. Um, I think he does need to drop a little bit of weight. 300 sounds good when you're in college, but in high school you want to be right around 280.
Yep.
And work on your mobility because he did look slow. I didn't see a lot of pulls. I didn't see a lot of him running up to the second level. And I didn't see any pass protection. So definitely need to get the variety up and drop a little bit of that weight.
Good feedback. So up next, as promised, Kamari Shannon, and I hope that I'm saying the name right. I apologize if I'm not. He is 6'2", 280, class of 22. Let's see. He plays tackle, guard, center. I like the center, and then defensive tackle. So like my man Griffin said, if you play the O-line, you better take some snaps at center. So let's see. We gonna get some pancakes?
Well, something needs to be updated because he's got 6'3", 290 on here.
Okay, so he dropped an inch and 10 pounds. Or dropped an inch. Yeah, dropped an inch and gained 10 pounds. So let's see what we got.
Did we watch him last week?
It is quite possible. Man, I do this thing to the point
Yeah.
where it's hard to keep up. The name sounds familiar, but honestly, I don't know.
No, I recognize the number 50 at left tackle, and the gold jersey. So I think we did him last week.
And as far as Twitter goes, man, we gotta get more active on Twitter, dude. It's senior year. You're only following 155, people. You've got 53 followers. We definitely want to be more active on the Twitter space because that's where all the eyes and ears are.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, I know that a lot of your homeboys and a lot of the guys that you're around are active on Instagram and Snapchat. Twitter is where the coaches are. If
Yep.
you got to be active on Twitter. I know for a lot of guys, it's like their third go-to social media platform. If you're an athlete in general, it's got to be number one, or you got to be checking it daily.
That's it. That is it. So this one's slow developing. We'll watch this play, and then we'll close it out and let you give them some feedback. So, good, bad, or indifferent, man. What do you got for Kamari? I feel like, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like we have watched this film, but,
Yeah, no, he's
He is.
definitely a good football player. He can definitely move. He can push guys out of the way. I just think he needs to work a little bit on that kick step. On a lot of those speed rushers at the next level, they're coming off the line quick. You got to be able to kick back and hang with them. So I think work on that kick step, and be more violent, more physical.
Good deal. So I just lost my train of thought. So Braylon Bauer, here it is. So look, he sent us no ads, no music, just straight up watch my film. I know we watched it before. I don't know if we watched this exact, but let me take the audio off. And again, I don't know if that's the internet connection or if that's just the quality of the video.
Yeah.
All right, let me take. Yeah, see, man, that's that's got to be the quality of the video because the video itself changes up.
Yeah. Well, did he say his class?
Class of 25. Class of 25.
Okay, so he's a young guy.
I do believe. Yeah, class of 25.
Yeah. I mean, right now, these first couple plays, I'm seeing a lot of air under the football, and not a whole lot of drive. So that makes sense that he's only a freshman.
Yep.
Everybody on his team just looks short in that angle. Okay. Hey, you're carrying the ball in the wrong hand though. I didn't even see what happened on that play.
Nope.
All right. Yeah. This camera work needs to be a little bit better. Between the quality and some of the angles that have been on the tape.
It's been a
Gotta
little
clean that up.
challenging.
Huh?
I said it's been a little challenging.
Yeah.
All right. So that is Braylon Bauer. What do you got for him? Let me see. Wavy Day. What's going on? Christopher. What's going on? John. John. We got Jackson Bittner. Jackson Bittner right there. Bang. Hey, Luis Garcia, I got you. Kaden, I got you. Any last thoughts for Braylon before I queue up Jackson?
Yeah. So, like I said, he's young, class of 25. His arm strength is going to get better. He's going to be able to drive the ball better coming up. But, from what I saw, it was, pretty decent film. As a quarterback, you got to be in the film room. You got to read defenses. You got to have good pocket awareness. So, just you put in the work. As a young guy, that's all I can tell you is put in the work and start now.
Yeah, man. And if I'm not mistaken, he's got a bigger brother, Boston, who's I believe on the O line. I could be wrong, but it's been fun watching his development. I started watching him just over a year ago, and he's gone leaps and bounds. He's done big things, which is exciting to see. That his recruiting is picking up the way that it is. So. Next up, as promised, Jackson Bittner. I believe this might be one of Coach Aaron's kids. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I just know you're from Maryland, so I'm going to assume that you might know him just because the name sounds familiar. But nonetheless, QB, 6'3", 175. What do we got?
Well, first of all, 4.4 GPA. Hey, congratulations, bro, and good work. I love guys that come in here and they put their GPA and it's in the fours. I'm sitting here thinking that's his 40 time.
Right.
And then I see GPA. I'm like, whoa.
My man.
4.4.
All right. So, look, this was like 24 seconds in. Let's kick it back because I feel like I missed a whole lot.
Yeah. I was blown away by the GPA.
First play action. Slinging it across the middle. I got to be careful with that one.
Yep.
A little out route, a little high, but receiver made him look good.
Yeah.
Nice pocket awareness.
That's good.
He's trusting his receivers.
Yeah, on a lot of these, his receivers are making him look good. There's another high ball.
Yep.
And we got to work on that accuracy for sure. Okay.
He takes it up the middle.
There you go. That's a better throw.
Yep.
Okay, QB sneak uh, doesn't really need to be on there.
If it was a house call, absolute. Ooh, he took
Hey,
a little shot
hey,
at
if
me.
you can house call a QB sneak from 40 yards out, I mean, hey, I would definitely give you props.
All right.
Okay, so he can run. He's got good mobility.
All right. So that's the last play we'll watch. Jackson Bittner. Like I said, name sounds familiar, but what do you got for him? Closing remarks while I queue up
Uh,
next.
yeah, definitely got to clean up the accuracy. Those first couple plays, I mean, that's just. I'm glad you trust your receivers, but on a lot of those throws, there were high balls, a couple of underthrows, and just got to clean up ball placement and accuracy. He had good pocket awareness on some of those plays. He's got decent mobility, so I mean, good player. Just got to clean up the fundamentals and the accuracy.
Good feedback. So I am trying to find Cliff Carpenter. Says it's Jalen Carpenter's film. Um, am I missing it? I'm not seeing it. So look, hey Cliff, Jalen, whoever's tapped in, send me in DM your updated film while I queue up the next. Luis Garcia. Cornerback wide receiver, junior, Kennedy Catholic High School, New York. 7 minutes. Probably need to chop that down. Put your
Yep.
top 10 plays and really that's all you need. But he's got the info. I thoroughly enjoyed the info.
Yep.
We got the indicator from point A. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Had me get a little excited. I thought we was getting a house call.
Yeah, I thought so too. Hey, that was really nicely done.
Yep.
Communicated and switched it perfectly. I think that play is actually better than your first play. God, I hate it when the corner's on the far side. Can't can't see it as well.
Oh,
Hey, there are not a lot of high school corners that can come off of their zone and go find
right.
somebody else.
He read the ball better than the receiver did.
Yeah,
Like hands down.
yeah. His break on the ball, coming back to the ball, is a little slow. I will say that. Like on the first play, it also looks slow. I think the quarterback just threw it late.
Tip
Hey, but he
drill.
tracks the ball and he goes up and gets it.
I've been waiting for a banging house call. We haven't had one of those yet.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll watch this last play and I'll let you close them out on the feedback while I queue up next. Tyreek said, thank you for the feedback. Absolutely. Braylon, thank you for reviewing the film. Absolutely. So, what do you got for him? Luis Garcia, junior
Hey,
year highlights.
yeah. No, as a zone defender, I think he had excellent film. I think he had good transitions from his back pedal to the cross step transition going vertical. He does need to work on his break coming back to the football. And I didn't see any press on there, so make sure that you have good press technique, even if your school does not play press. Just get some receivers, go to the field, go work on it, and make sure you can do it for when those coaches start calling.
Good feedback. So, up next is Kaden. Kaden is class of 23, wide receiver, safety athlete, 5'10", 180. We only got a 3-game sample size, and that's due to Kaden. Unfortunately, he tore his ACL in the 3rd game, and one of the forced fumbles was not recorded on his film. So this is the film that we got to work with. 3-game sample size for Kaden. And like I said, he gets to come back next year, thankfully, and do it one more time. He's a junior this year.
Good.
And I found Cliff. Hey, Cliff, DM me your film. Do not just post it or tag me in it. You got to DM it to me so I can pull it up here in the software.
Ooh. Hey, I really wish I could slow this film down because I can explain exactly why he tore his ACL. You can tell just by the way he moves that this guy, he, that's a whole different thing. But I can immediately tell just by looking at his film the reasons why he tore his ACL. I do like seeing guys play in the slot, though. There is a very high demand for slot corners. So if you can play in the slot, that is a huge plus.
Came off the block.
Yeah.
Luis Garcia, thank you for the feedback. Absolutely. That's what we do. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, please do so. That goes for anybody that's still tapped in. We appreciate the support. That's the only way we can continue to grow, continue to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of strain and pressure on his knees.
Oh. All right. We'll let that one play out. And then, yep. So what do you got for him?
Well, hey, that play, that we just caught like the last part of it and moved that up. I mean, you got a slot, either wheel or fade, whatever the receiver was running, and you were impressed and ran with him stride for stride. That needs to be one of your first plays. I love watching slot corner film. If you can play in the slot, like I said, huge demand for slot corners. It's the hardest position to play in football. So if you can do it or work on it, definitely do so. But as far as the film itself, I think it's good film. But you need to take care of your body and work on your movement patterns because your knees were collapsing a lot, and that's likely the reason why you tore your ACL. And if you have any questions on that, feel free to hit me up.
Good deal. So next up, Jalen Carpenter, senior season highlights. Let's see. I've got no info. Let me see if I can pull up because this, I believe, Cliff is Pops. So hey, Cliff, man, or Jalen, whoever's watching, put in the comments. Hit me with your class, your size, all the tangibles that we look for, man. Because I got nothing on Twitter.
Hey, this dude is physical. Ooh.
Got him in the backfield quick.
Yeah. I think he showed his weight at the beginning of the tape. I think it was like 240, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Which, for an offensive lineman, it's a little on the light side, but, you got time, I
Get
think,
some
to
snaps
get
at
that up.
center.
Yeah.
Definitely get some snaps at center. They got a decent camera crew at this school.
Yeah. No, I love watching schools that got the good camera work.
Right?
Yeah. I really like that play right there. Run gap, split the offensive line, and made a play in the backfield.
And Kaden said he appreciates the feedback. Definitely going to take better care of his body this time around.
Mm-hmm. For someone his size, he gets off the ball pretty quick. when he's on defense.
All right. So look, that was the last play. That is Jalen Carpenter. Hopefully Cliff will. Yeah, hopefully Cliff will hit us with some tangibles on what he's got. But close it out, feedback wise. What do you got for him?
I think his weight was actually at the beginning of his huddle.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see.
I can't remember
There
exactly
it
what
is.
it was, but
Never mind. Silly me. I overlooked it. 6'3", 240. O-line, defensive end, plays a little tight end. Okay.
all right. Well, so at offensive line, like I said, a little on the undersized. If offensive line is what you're shooting for, learn how to snap a football and maybe look into playing center. I think that this guy is a defensive lineman based on what I saw in the film.
Okay.
Shot his gap, played his run fit well, got off the ball fairly quickly, keep working on it. But yeah, I like what I saw from him on the defensive line. But if offensive line is your main position, learn how to snap a football.
Good feedback. So next up, we got Sean Pup Williams. Again, the name sounds familiar, but I had no idea. I watched so much film, talked to so many kids, man. Everything kind of just mushes together. But he goes to Mount St. Joseph High School in Baltimore, Maryland. So
Yeah, he's been trying to get me to check him out for a while now. I just well, you
hey,
already know I'm not gonna go into that.
here we are. We are taking a peek at the film live right now. Spotlight 39
Oh,
with the
come on.
slow mo. Don't do it to us. Slow mo is a no go. Take the slow mo out. Coaches do not care about that. They actually turn the tape off. Like that is some cinematic features that you put on your Instagram, your Snapchat, your TikToks, I don't even know what other social medias are out there that kids use these days, but that's what you use that for. Twitter, your huddle, give us real time, real speed plays. That's what I got. What do you got?
Yeah, hey, I like that he put that pass protection play on there, and he put it pretty early too.
Man, we got slow mo every play.
Yeah, I know. Hey, but on pass protection, man, step up and hit that guy. Be physical. I mean, a lot of these defensive linemen in high school are soft. Go ahead and go ahead
Put
and
some
deliver
body
a
on him.
hit. Yeah, I mean, he's got solid vision. He finds the hole and definitely finds ways of getting open, and he finishes runs too. So
I mean, he definitely runs hard. I'm seeing
yeah,
that. We're not getting we're not seeing big explosive plays, but that's not necessarily a bad thing if you make up for it with technical film.
yeah. Did he give like height, weight, and all that stuff?
Yeah. So, and that's my bad if I failed to do that. He is let's see, 5'10", 180, 4'6", 40 time, 4'6", 40 time.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what kind of offensive scheme your team runs, but I need to see some catches. I need to see some receptions. At
And
5'10", 5'10" is good height for running back. 180, decent size, little undersized. I if you're gonna be 180, I need to see some catches and making people miss.
most definitely. All right, so I'm just trying to play catch up on the messages, make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so that's the last play we'll watch of Sean Pup Williams. That's junior film. Junior film. Any closing remarks for him?
Yeah. Obviously, I can see that he knows how to play the position. He knows how to play running back. He's got good vision. He finds the open lanes and he finishes runs. Gotta get either a speed trainer or work on your explosiveness in some way. Run track if you don't. Um, and just get that explosiveness because you had some good plays on there that would have been elite plays if you would have just broken them off, for house calls.
Right.
So get that explosiveness up and that speed.
Good deal. And I'm not even sure who I just clicked on. Here it is. Eli 40 Winham. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So here's his film. We got a minute. And he is class of 23, 6'3", 185. He plays DB. So this is your cup of tea.
Oh, yo, I really wish I could have seen his break on that ball.
And he is from Midland, Texas.
Okay. Yeah, seen a lot of zone coverage. Maybe that's what his team runs, but I love watching that man coverage technique because that shows who you really are as a corner.
All right. So out of the minute sample size that he blessed us with, what do you got for him?
So from what I saw, it looks like they play a lot of zone coverage, and he looked good in the zone coverage. I just really wish I could have seen some press, but obviously a lot of teams don't run press. But if you got some man coverage, definitely put it in there. Work on your press technique. But yeah, I like what I saw in the zone film, tracking, ball skills, work on all that stuff.
Good deal. So check it out, man. We've been running this thing almost 2 hours. It is 9:48 Eastern time, and we are a wrap. We have gotten to everybody that blessed us with their film, that tapped in. We had coaches, we had parents, we had student athletes. That's exactly why we do this. You know, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, our opinions are just our opinions. Obviously, we're doing this to help you guys, give you feedback on ways to, improve. Or, if you got some solid film like we've seen tonight. I mean, we had some dogs on here that, could use some extra exposure, man, because they got some great film, but their recruiting is a little lax. So Spotlight 39, that's what it's all about. Tuesday nights, we watch film from about 8 till 10, and then for the rest of the week, man, we typically I do student athlete interviews. Tomorrow night, I got a good one. We're going to be doing the 757 playoff picture preview show. So we're going to be talking about the playoff picture down there in the 757. We got some good matchups. With states pretty much just right around the corner. So, any closing remarks for any of these kids, any of these coaches, parents, anybody that's watching? What do you got for
Like Rob said, this is what we see. This is our opinion. Take it how you will, but make sure you guys are putting in that work. For those of you who are done, hit this offseason hard, heads high, get better. For class of 23s, this is your most important offseason, so make sure you treat it like it's your last. And for those of you that are still playing, best of luck in the playoffs. And I hope you do your thing, do well, and yeah.
I love it, man. So, look, that's a wrap. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., the 757, they're going to show out, man. They always show a lot of love. So,
Yeah.
if you're in the 757 or you just care about football, high school football, whatever it is, man, if you just support the brand and what we do at Spotlight 39, it's happening tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. It's going to be a good one. Until then, I'm Rob Odie. That's my guy, Eric. Coach McCann had to jump off. We'll be back. Spotlight 39. I'm going to close this thing out with the nonprofit 39 Hearts. Every strong athlete needs a strong heart. Don't ever forget that message. Check out the website for more info. I appreciate you.